Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We finally made it. We have finally gotten through the longest 18th birthday party surprise thingamabobadoo of my entire life, and I wasn't even involved. You know, it seemed to drag on and on and on. And today we finally get the end result of that, and that is Isabel gets her septum pierced. So if you would like to hang around for that, let's go through this together and see how it all unfolded, because it was so exciting. Seriously, stay with me.
Good morning, and welcome to today's. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just struggling with this heat. I have never had another pregnancy where I just cannot cool down, ever. And unless I'm stood in a cold shower, I'm sweating. And when I say that, like, I'm not joking. Like, I'm having multiple cold showers a day, but the second I get out the shower, I'm too hot. And sometimes I even feel like it makes it worse, because I'm super cool in the shower, and then when I get out, I'm like, no, what is going on with the heat in this house? And it's making it really difficult to pick up the camera and vlog. Like, I can't wear makeup. I'm not wearing makeup today. I'm not. I'm refusing to put makeup on.
Don't worry, Sarah. I've got you covered. You don't need makeup. You look beautiful without it. Eh? Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Because, number one, just faffing about and putting, like, foundation and stuff on my face just feels horrible because I'm boiling. And secondly, I don't want to be dressed. So I have to get dressed to vlog. I can't just stand here in my knickers and bra vlogging.
Hold up. Isn't that what you did the other day? Isn't it? In the cabin, the lodge, or the caravan, you stood around, you walked around, you had the door open, you had the neighbours walking past, giving you a little wave, and you hanging it all out. It was, you know, fabulous content, and we didn't quite get to see it, but on your Instagram, we did. We really did. We saw more than we needed to. I'm sorry.
But to vlog, I have to get dressed, and I don't want to be dressed because I'm too hot. Is anyone else pregnant and suffering with this? Because I've had no issues this pregnancy whatsoever, and I've had pregnancies through summer before. I was thinking this morning, I was like, why am I suffering so much this time? But then I thought to myself, actually, it's probably because even though Mila was due at the end of July, I often find that June and July are relatively cooler than September and October. Well, definitely September. I always find September's like such a hot month. It always seems that when the children go back to school, we get a summer.
Oh, this is the part where you're thinking that everybody's going to be able to relate to you. Well, I'm sorry, from my perspective, I don't think that you are very relatable in this respect, because I have, summers, Septembers are never hot, okay? They're never hot. We're working towards the winter now. I'm sorry, it's usually cold. But this has been unseasonably hot, though, I must admit. So, you know, I get you. I feel your pain. I'm not pregnant, but I do feel your pain.
And I don't know, like, even with Jay, so he was due in March, like, he was the next closest one. Or Isabel, should I say, Isabel's 2nd of September, but I don't know, I don't feel like I struggled with the heat with any of my other pregnancies like I have done this one. I'm constantly hot.
Okay, so I feel like I need to point out the bleeding obvious here, and please nobody come at me because I'm not being nasty when I say this, okay? But it may well have something to do with your age, okay? You are currently classed as a geriatric mother, and that may, although, you know, I don't know for certain, not been through it, but it may have something to do with that as to why you are feeling slightly different, slightly more out of breath, slightly, warmer than usual, and, yeah, because you're not as fit and healthy as you used to be. And I do not mean that in a bad sense, right? So nobody come at me, just pointing it out, okay?
I'm constantly too hot. And obviously I've got Jace and Mila the other older three girls are old enough to understand, but I've constantly got Jason Mila that want to climb up on my knee and hug me and cuddle me, which is absolutely fine, and I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. Like this morning, Mila came up and she went, I need a hug. She's saying that often, and that's fine. I would never, ever, ever, what's going on with the lighting? I would never, ever, ever push them away, even if I'm too hot. But it's just so uncomfortable.
Again, I feel like I need to point this out because nobody else will. Maybe they will. I don't know. Anyway, right. Sarah, you don't like to push your kids away, but you don't like to bring them close either. I mean, you are not the most maternal mother I have ever met. In fact, the least maternal is more descriptive of you. So, yeah.
It's so uncomfortable sat there with little hot water bottles on you when you're already sweating. Anyway, as you saw before, we've got Isabel an appointment to get her septum pierced today, so I'm going to go out and do that with her in a little bit. I forgot to put my slow cooker meal on, and it's too late now, so I'm going to have to... And I really wanted to do a slow cooker meal tonight because, like I said, I'm just too hot, and I hate cooking on an evening because I'm boiling, and it's like middle of summer when you get these really, really hot days, and you just want to throw a salad out. Or like throw like a picky tea out at your children. But I can't do that every night, obviously. So I'm going to have to cook tonight. I'm really annoyed at myself that I forgot to put on the slow cooker meal.
Again, I would like to point out the bleeding off ears. I'm sorry, but Sarah, you know you have a husband. I just, just came to me. I know. It's hard to believe that thing that you live with is the father of that baby that you're growing inside you, yeah? So you, who is kind of under the weather, you're feeling hot, you're pregnant, you're this and you're that, and you're complaining about it enough. So we get it, we believe you. However, Chris, who could actually step up and be a real man and cook the dinner for once and take the strain off the pregnant wife, something like that. Anyway, who am I to judge though? But you do you. But Chris, where the hell are you?
But oh my gosh, I almost just said the baby's name. I've never ever done that before, but I almost just said the baby's name because her little cardigan's arrived that I ordered. Like Mila, do you remember Mila's white one with her name on the back? Well, I obviously had to order one for this baby, and it's just arrived. It's so cute. We went for a little pink one this time, and it's absolutely adorable.
So you're going with the gender specific pink cardigan this time. Last time it was gender neutral, and you decided that this time you'll raise it as a girl. That's a great idea. These aren't my thoughts, by the way. It's just things that we've picked up from listening to these idiots all this time. Kids can wear what they want, and kids can do this if they want. They can wear long hair if they want, etc, etc. I'm just going with the flow. It's just what they have taught me. Okay, I'm here to learn from Sarah, the professor.
I don't know why I'm not, it's on the back, her name, but I'm not going to obviously show you that until she's here. I've had a lot of questions saying, when are you going to tell us the name?
You've had lots of questions asking about the name. Have you really? Are these people new to your channel? Because do they not know that you've had 2 previous babies on live on your channel, and not once have you revealed the name before the birth? In fact, you have a big baby reveal, name reveal nonsense thing, where you need to make the money and things like that. That's where the big money maker comes in. And do they not know? Have they not been around your channel before?
I don't know why, but I feel like sharing your baby's name before your baby's here, it just feels off to me. And so many people do it, and it's each to their own. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with doing that. If it feels right for some people, that's absolutely fine, and loads of people do that. But for me, I just can't imagine sharing something so personal before she even knows, which sounds ridiculous because she's a newborn baby.
Well, Sarah, I'm about to make it sound even more ridiculous. I'm sorry about that, but sharing something so personal. What you mean as personal as said baby coming out of mother? That personal? Is that as personal as you're talking about? Your baby doesn't get to okay it or not okay it. When you film the baby being born, and yeah, but yeah, it's not that personal, is it? It's not like you're revealing their name or anything like that, is it?
Even when she comes out, she still doesn't know her name. But I don't know, I feel like you need to officially call them it when they're born before you tell everyone else. Even my sister shared the name before, oh, did she? I don't know if she did actually. Pardon?
Did you say you think of changing the baby's name?
No, I'm not thinking of changing the name. No. I was like, are you changing the baby's name? No, I'm not changing it. Yeah, her name, I was thinking the other day about how we're going to do her name reveal, because it's going to be a bit different this time, because it's like 2 names.
What are you on about? It's always 2 names. Every one of your children has 2 names. No, actually, no, they have 3 names, don't they? In fact, I'm right. I knew I was right. They do have 3 names, don't they? One of them, I'm sorry, isn't it? Esme is actually called Jane. Oh, fucking poor child. Anyway, yeah. So 2 names. Is this a double-barreled name? Is that what you mean, or what? What's happening? Have I missed something? I feel like I missed something. Anyway, somebody else, fill me in the comments. Fill me in the comments. Yeah.
We're a bit extra this time, aren't we? So it can't just be like a sign or something. Yeah. Or even like what I've got wrote on the cardigan. That's just one. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to explain. It's going to be more of an explaining.
With the name, you could do something good with it. Like, think about it.
Or, right, here's a wild thought, okay. What you could do is you could go on Instagram and you could say, here's the baby's name. Something like that, like your friends Radfords did this evening. Oh, they did it. Little Millie has had another little one. Well done, Millie. But you're... always, isn't it, coincides with these. They have, some sort of war going on with their babies in the families. But yeah, you could do that. In fact, Sarah, that could be an idea. Not always you have to have a name reveal, special occasion thing. That I don't feel like that's a thing in real life, is it? Anybody else have a name reveal or a name reveal party or something like that? Is that a thing? Do you not just say, you phone up your friends and say, look, we've had a baby and this is their name? I feel like that is probably a more likely thing to happen.
Think about a name.
You just be careful, everyone's making me nervous. We got this close. No,
but I'm just saying, like, you could do something.
To be honest, it's not the end of the world. I'm not like dead against anybody knowing her name. I know people are like, oh, like do you remember last time? Yeah, everyone was trying to work out her name, like, oh my gosh. And it wasn't even that bad. It's not something that like I'm dead against people knowing. Like if people found out her name and knew, then that's fine. It's just not something I want to personally come online and say.
No. Last time it was outed by the people that you got to do the banners, whatever it was that they did. Yeah, it was put on their Instagram and tags you and things like that. It was so funny. It was funny. I've got to say, name was revealed before you got the chance. I'm sorry. So, it's a bit of fun and games, so isn't it? We all like our fun and games, At the end of the day, it's just a name, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all it is. If people find out her name, or just worked it out, or guessed it, or whatever the case may be, then that's fine. But it's just, I would never confirm or... Oh, what's going on with Mila? Yeah, it's just not something that we'll share until we properly introduce her.
Oh, I'd love it so much if it was a match to the new Radford baby. I'd love it. That would be so funny. But Unfortunately, they went for an outlandish name, so nobody would ever get a match to that. Anyway, but shame.
That's such a dramatic cry.
That's a fake cry. That's definitely, I don't want to get dressed. Yeah, it's just not something we share until we're introducing her to you. Anyway, she's laughing. 1 minute she's laughing, she'll be getting dressed. Just because she wasn't dressed. We got a load of underwear delivered today, too much information, but she got some Frozen ones, she got some Paw Patrol, and some Peppa Pig ones that Granny had sent her. Thank you, Granny.
Yeah, it is a little bit too much information, Sarah. I wonder why that might be. You know, I can't put my finger on it, but I have this feeling that it's in there somewhere. It's the wrong thing to do, obviously. Obviously, you've not shown it, so it's one step above what you used to do with Isabel, you know, but...
She was absolutely buzzing showing everyone her Peppa Pigs this morning. Very cute indeed. Right, shall we go? I'm trying to think what else I can do. You see, do you know on the vlogs, you know, like I'm usually doing this and you all take the mick of me? I'd say piss. You all take the miss of me.
I feel like there's so much going on inside Sarah's brain that it's too much for her to cope with in real life, you know. Imagine being that stupid that you say, oh, I almost said take the piss. Oops. You know, and it's like, what the fuck's wrong with what goes on in her head, seriously? Oh, dearie me. Anyway, it does go to show, though, the fact that she was going to say take the piss and then stopped herself, because that's the sort of thing and the language which goes on in their house on a regular basis. And you've seen it with Chris recently. The amount of expletives and the very crass sounding words that come out of his mouth on a daily basis is just horrible, and it just goes to show what goes on behind the scenes. And they're not this lovely family, you know, relatable, lovely family that everyone used to think they are. Sadly, they don't think that anymore.
You all take the mick of me?
Yeah.
Well, now it's this. Because I'm constantly sweating on my moustache.
Alright, so what's one room that you avoid like the plague in your house? This one's mine. Come round the corner from the coffee machine and you see... Bomb. The laundry room, aka my worst nightmare, aka never turned off, aka I can't be bothered. But it's my turn to do the laundry, so watch that become.
Later we should try that. I'm going to use my favorite turbo.
Oh, bless you, Dad.
That was literally the worst transition I've ever seen. I'm certain, in fact, he's taking the piss there, to be honest. It was like, what was that? What was the point?
I'm just waiting for Mum to get in the car, but whilst I'm waiting... Hello? That was terrifying. I'm going to connect my phone quickly before she gets in. Why is it so hot in this car? Oh, I'm an idiot. Back. Why is everything so difficult?
Perfect. We're finding a place to park. Oh, I'm so nervous.
I'm actually nervous for you.
Oh,
How do you feel?
nervous.
Do you feel excited?
No, I'm excited. Like, I've wanted it for so long that, like, I'm almost over the excited part because, like, I've been excited for, like, ages.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm really nervous if it's actually going to happen.
I'm going to go get us a parking ticket.
Thanks.
She's going to get a parking ticket. Why? You speeding, Sarah? Speeding, are we? No. What's it called? It doesn't sound right, okay? She's going to get a parking ticket. It doesn't sound right to me, and I can't think of the right word. So, yeah, it just sounds wrong, and I'm going to take the piss out of her for it.
You just wait there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm really excited, but, like, I'm really nervous because...
Yeah.
Oh!
For 2 seconds.
Alright. For some reason, I always get, like, nervous about the the actual piercer as well. Like, I don't know why, like I know she's gonna be like a nice lady, but I also sometimes get nervous, like I don't know. Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be so cool.
18 now, Isabel. Got to fill in your own forms. Didn't. Dad'll blur it. Checking.
A horseshoe, yeah.
Yeah? It won't be a silver one. That's fine. It won't be as big as that.
No, I was gonna say this is a bit
My last time at looking at little Isabel with an innocent face. I'm joking.
I'm very excited.
I'm so excited for you.
Little trigger warning for you all. They do in fact show the full piercing exercise, and you know, if you don't like that sort of thing, just fast forward it to the next clip and you'll be fine. They didn't give a trigger warning, you know. I nearly passed out. I didn't actually, but yeah, you know, it's a thing. So skip or watch.
I'm actually really happy for you. I'm really excited. What did you choose? There was loads of pretty coloured ones. I'm always so tempted to go for like the ones with all the gems and the diamonds, but actually in your face, no, you don't want that, do you?
Well, I don't think it would look good anyway. I got just the horseshoe one, because you can get ones that are just like, you know, the full ring. Because this one is it's a horseshoe, so it's only going to go in and come out.
All right, okay.
But a full ring, it'd come round.
That's what some of them was with the diamonds in
but I
them.
didn't like them, so I was like, I'm going to just get the horseshoe one.
Yeah, a small one, teeny one, thin
Not
one.
as thick as that one. She showed
No.
me one that was a bit thicker, but you just get like a thinner one, and you can
Yeah.
gradually get bigger
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
That wasn't that thick.
No, it wasn't actually.
No.
Ooh.
Do you know what? I think you'll be really surprised. Okay, ready? Okay, we're good.
You good? It's done, is it?
Oh yeah, that didn't even hurt.
Oh, well done.
Oh, it's stinging
Yeah.
now.
Maybe I was expecting it to be so much
I know, I
worse.
thought it was, my belly button was way worse. Than that.
Really?
It really hurt. Yeah, it was like, I think it's because it's quite thick. Like it was.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like-
that's actually really cute. Oh my gosh, it's done.
Just get that panic in this. Good?
Yeah.
There we go.
Like
You ready?
Just next to you.
You ready?
Oh my god, it looks so good.
It's cute. It's nicer than the fake one you've been wearing.
The fake one has like a little bar underneath, so you can't get
Yeah.
the full effect of how
Yeah.
it's supposed to look. Thank you so much.
It's alright. Let me just tighten your balls. Just tighten your balls. But yeah, it suits you. It looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
See, I don't like to put massive ones in. It suits your
Yeah,
face. Because everyone's different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna make my eyes water as much as I thought it would be. Oh my god, that was so...
Are you chuffed?
Yeah, I'm really
I'm so happy for you. It's so much
honestly-
cuter than your fake one because it's just
Yeah.
it looks quite delicate, that one, small.
The thing is that for anyone who wants to get the septum done, you should do it because the clamp probably hurt more than like actually putting the needle in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was gonna bleed, or I thought like my eyes would be really watery.
Yeah.
Wasn't. My eyes watered that tiny bit.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Didn't even.
When you put the clamp on and you went, oh no, I think this is going to really hurt because you were like out the clamp.
Because she like pulled. She was like.
But then she stuck the
pulling
needle in and she was like, okay, it's done. And it was all like, oh,
it. Yeah.
oh, okay.
So we finally reached the end of the birthday extravaganza. Finally, officially. Well, I guess we've still got the car to come yet. So, you know, who knows? It could be some form of grey, silvery type sports event. I feel it could be. She says she wants a Fiat 500, but I have this psychic intuition saying it may be a sporty type of car, possibly grey, even silver, could be possibly even white, a greyish white. Anyway, I'm going off kilter here. Yep. Can't wait for the car event to occur because that should be fun. I wonder if she's taken her driving lessons. Anybody actually think that possibly she's been learning to drive behind the scenes? That's what's with all the cockiness that they came out with when they gave the car. Do you think? I don't know. Just a suggestion.
Oh, it was good. It's good. I'm really glad I've got it.
You've got it now, it's done. Something you've wanted for ages. I'm really chuffed for you.
I know, I'm so happy.
Yay!
I've not even told the girls who've come out and done this today. I just said we were going to the shops.
Yeah. You'll be able to surprise them when we get home. So, we've come to Starbucks and we've got, Isabel's got an iced latte. I actually messed up.
It's alright.
I said, Isabel said, can I get a pumpkin spice? A pumpkin spice. I said, do you think it'll be nice? I was like, well, Isla got one the other day and she liked it. So she went, okay, I'll get one of those. So I went, do you want a frappe? And she went, no, a latte. So I thought, oh, she wants the latte. She meant hot, but I didn't know that. It's all good.
It's all good.
I got the maple, what was it? Maple and salted caramel.
Yeah.
So we're in the works. Supposed to be looking for stuff for Jason Wheeler.
I know, but the deals in here are really good.
Isabel picked up one book.
Any 3 books for £6. Don't shop at W.H. Smith's.
She picked up one book and she went, oh, Mum, I really want this book. I was like, well, buy yourself it. And then she was like, I know, but it's £10. I was like, no.
I just looked on the back.
She looked on the back. She always looks on the back of the book. I was like, no, Isabel, no, book in the works is £10. She was like, yeah, it is. Look. She was looking at,
Yeah, I didn't look at the front.
At the back. I was like, yeah, but what does it say on the front? She went,
oh my god.
oh wait, no, it says 3 for £6. Oh no, that must be wrong. I'm like, no, Isabel, that's right. She's like, no way is it 3 for £6.
Because the thing is, if you go to W.H. Smith's, not to bash, no, I'm bashing W.H. Smith's.
Not to bash, no, actually, yeah.
No, I am. But it's like you get 2 for £10.
Max.
That's sometimes what the deals are like. It's like,
That's still a good deal for a book.
I'd rather get 3 for £6 more.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But that's like,
Okay, so I feel I need to step in here a little bit because I feel, right, aside from somebody's dad actually writing a book and charging a tenner for it, a 97-page extravaganza that was Chris Ingham's first step into authorhood, yeah, do you think that your dad should be charging a little bit less? Is that what you're saying? Because remember, his is only an ebook as well. No printing costs or anything. And yet you're complaining about having to buy 2 for a tenner? Do you know that authors, they go to great lengths to write books? It doesn't just happen. They're very talented people, these authors. They write them and they're talented. They come up with stories and they do all sorts, and then they actually write them in words, So that actually does happen. So to complain that, you're essentially buying a book for a £5, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. But I do take the point that, you would rather pay 3 for £6, obviously. That's a good deal. Nobody's going to turn their nose up at that, but I'm just saying, just don't complain about having to spend a little bit of money on somebody who has gone to a lot of effort to write that book for your pleasure.
that's just really good.
That is
really,
very good.
really good deal.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff in here already. I'm already like, yeah.
Now, one thing that does really grate on me, and it's not specific to these, but it's when people say, oh, it's a bargain because it cost this amount of money. But now, bargains are relative to the quality of the product you're buying. So if those books were absolutely shit, right, and weren't of any interest to you, and in fact you didn't enjoy them or anything like that, then it would actually be a waste of money rather than a bargain. You see what I'm saying, Sarah? That's how things worked out. It's like when you go to B&M's and you say, oh, that's a bargain, that's £1, right? But if it's a worthless item, you know, a piece of plastic that does nothing and just sits in your cupboard, then it's £1 wasted rather than, you know, I'm sure most people here understand where I'm going with this. I hope.
Alright, excuse the extremely poor light right now. It's really, really late and everyone's fast asleep. I've just realised we didn't end this video after we had dinner, so what's up, man? How's it going? I'm really excited right now. I've just finished editing the video. I'm tripping over my hosepipe. I've just finished editing the video that's going up tomorrow, and something mad. Something mad's happening tomorrow. I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know what's going to happen. In the morning, I'm getting up and me and 2 other girls are going to do something insane. Literally insane.
Oh, that does sound exciting, Chris. I can't wait to come back tomorrow and find out what it is that you had to bugger off out of the house for to leave your poor pregnant wife alone. And as we know, Sarah is going through some things and needs to go to the hospital. So yeah, there's that. But you decided that would be a great idea just to leave her, because why not? You're Chris Ingham. You're a super G. Or is it a top G? Ask your mate Tate for me, which it is now. But that's how you treat women anyway, isn't it, Chris? That is top G behaviour. So until next time, everybody, please take a deep breath. Have a lovely day. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment all your thoughts down below. And subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Until next time, have a brilliant day. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.